अब आवाज़ आ रही है? इज़ रियली इरिटेटिंग। अपॉलजीज। मेरे को अपना हेडफोन्स चार्जिंग पे रखना पड़ा था बिकॉज ऑफ विच समथिंग गॉट डिस्कनेक्टेड, बट अब मैंने ठीक कर दिया है। हाँ हाँ हाँ, आ गया। अच्छा, व्हाट आई वाज सेइंग इज एडी भाई नहीं आ पाएंगे आज, एंड आई थिंक रितन भाई का भी एग्ज़ाम है, एंड ये स्ट्रीम 1 घंटे से ज़्यादा भी नहीं कर पाऊंगा मैं, बिकॉज इट इज़ बेसिकली एन इमरजेंसी स्ट्रीम। इसके बाद आई एम गोइंग टू फुटबॉल अनफिल्टर्ड, जयंत एंड सूरज का चैनल, वहाँ पे हम फीफा वर्ल्ड कप 2026 का ड्रॉ करेंगे साथ में। सो आई वाज जस्ट बेसिकली टेलिंग यू कि एफकॉन एक बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है, एंड सबसे पहले एक चीज़ जो एडी ने मेरे को बताई थी एफपीएल डिस्कशन में, मेरा एक सेकंड डिस्कॉर्ड रिफ्रेश हो जाए तो मैं तुम लोगों को बताता हूँ कि एग्जैक्टली क्या था। इट वाज समथिंग अबाउट कि जितने भी फ्री ट्रांसफर्स करने हैं एक गेम वीक 15 में कर लो। अगर आपके पास फ्री ट्रांसफर्स बचे हैं और आपको करना है तो अभी कर लो, बिकॉज एफकॉन की वजह से। अरे रितन भाई को नहीं बुला सकते हैं, उनके एग्जाम्स चल रहे हैं यार अभी। आई मीन आई प्रॉब्ली शुड हैव आस्क्ड पर उनके अभी एग्जाम्स चल रहे हैं, एंड ही स्टडिंग राइट नाउ पॉसिबली और प्रॉब्ली, बट ऑल्सो मैंने ये स्ट्रीम को भी प्रिज्म पे बनाई है, तो आई कांट रियली ऐड एनी वन राइट नाउ, तो दैट इज़ अ प्रॉब्लम। तो एनी वे, आई डोंट वॉन्ट टू वेस्ट एनी वंस टाइम। 5 मिनट ऑलरेडी हो चुके हैं इन द स्ट्रीम। जब अपनी ये दिस इज़ माई टीम, उसके बाद मैं तुम लोगों की टीम्स हैं तुम्हारे क्वेश्चंस पे आऊँगा, जैसे ही ये इंटरनेट वगैरह की प्रॉब्लम थोड़ी सी ठीक हो जाए। आई थिंक डिस्कॉर्ड में थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम है। व्हाट्सअप आरुष, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। Yo, गॉट फोर्डन एज अ फ्री ट्रांसफर, दैट आई थिंक इज अ गुड decision, but a lot of people have this superstition that whenever they were planning to get Foden into their team, but now that they have gotten him in their team, now he's going to start sucking. But I don't think that's true. I think that is exactly what I am planning to do right now. I am planning to getting Sar out. I have a budget of 9.5 million. I have one free transfer. ठीक है? How I have one free transfer? No. I have two free transfers. What are you talking about? I have two free transfers. Okay, so I have a surplus budget of 3.1 million. I have two free transfers left. I'm taking Sar out of my team and I am putting in Foden in there immediately. ठीक है? ये Foden's for 8.3, and I think this just makes sense. This makes sense. I know that a lot of people are worried about AFCON and everything, but I am just making this stream for Game Week 15. And the first thing that I wanted to tell everybody is that please make sure to make your free transfers now, because you will be getting an additional 5 free transfers in the next game week. So, एक second. This is the chat section where everybody keeps trolling me. FPL discussions pe there was this very important piece of information. Just get into your teams, guys. Don't worry. Hero Brian Mystic. Okay. So Addy said, whatever free transfers you have, use it up this game week. From game week 16, everyone gets 5 free transfers due to players traveling for AFCON. For example, if you have 2 free transfers for game week 16, FPL will give you only 3 more free transfers. I suggest use all your free transfers now, so you guys can maximize the 5 free ones in game week 16. तो अगर आपके पास एक हैं, दो हैं, उनको यूज कर लो, क्योंकि गेम वीक 16 में FPL will just stretch it to 5. So if you have 3, FPL will just give you 2 more for game week 16. Yo, what's up? Thank you for joining. So my first transfer that I've done today on stream is I've gotten in Foden for Sar. Now I still have a surplus of 1.2 and I have another free transfer left. Now I am a little bit concerned. Who do I get? Timber is playing Villa away. Saka. Senesi is playing Chelsea at home. मैं ज़रा फटाफट से फिक्चर्स देख लेता हूँ. So Bournemouth is playing Chelsea at home. Everton is playing Nottingham Forest. City is playing Sunderland at home. Should be an interesting match. Newcastle is playing Burnley at home. Spurs. But I have to get Caicedo out, right? I have to get Caicedo out. That is what. GMRS for Thiago. What? No, I have to get Caicedo out. And I'm even planning to play bench boost this time. Brighton versus West Ham, Wolves versus United. What's up, Kesha? What's up? Arey, any Manchester United fans here? Man United fans, do you really believe we can trust you to defeat Wolves at Molineux? Huh? Can we be rest assured that you guys कि तुम लोग हरा दोगे Wolves को? I'm not too sure. No, I'm kidding, man. It should be a good game. Liverpool is going away to Leeds. Brentford away to Spurs. किसको लाऊं किसको लाऊं. Play 3-4-3. Abhinav says play 3-4-3. Getting a Newcastle player is a must, be it a midfielder or defender, in my opinion. Okay. So I get Caicedo out. I have a budget of 6.9 million and I have this one free transfer left. Who should I go for? Should I go for Fernandes? Should I go for Bruno Fernandes? But I don't have that money. I want someone in the price bracket of 6.9. Chelsea is playing who? Bournemouth away. Enzo Colana doesn't make sense. Everton, Nottingham. Newcastle midfielder की बात कर रहे हो ना? Should I go for Harvey Barnes? I am really impressed by Harvey Barnes, but should I go for him is what I'm wondering. Jao Paulinia, Grealish. Hmm. Amit Patil says, first time on the channel, already subscribed. Need your suggestions on free hit. Can you make a free hit draft if possible? Thank you so much for joining, Amit. Just to give you an introduction, today this is an emergency stream that I had to do before. I mean, tomorrow. Usually we do this stream with like other experts as well. Uh, so unfortunately, I don't have my friend over there, but thank you so much for joining. Free hit draft. I think agar Sushant hota, I can ask him to make one. And if you want to join our Discord channel, you can join. The link is pinned above. वहाँ पे we have FPL discussions and वहाँ पे I can send you an FPL draft after making one. Unfortunately, right now I won't be able to make it because I have all these teams that I need to check out. तो इसमें थोड़ा सा time लग जाएगा and unfortunately I'm only free till 9:15 today. Um, सबकी टीम्स आ गए हैं. प्लीज़ हेल्प मी. ठीक है. पहले अपनी टीम जल्दी से. आई हैव टू मेक अ डिसीजन राइट नाउ. But thank you so much for joining, buddy. I appreciate it. Anurag says, are you looking for 1 week punt? Kind of. I am. I am looking for a 1 week punt. Yes, we dropped versus West Ham. We will win, but who will score? That's not a surety. Pedro Neto, dekho, Cole Palmer. I have played wildcard in game week 14. I don't think much changes are needed. Fair enough. Arush was saying, I have two more free transfers left. Have Konsa Semenyo, Saka, Eze Munoz, Roves, Timber, Voltemade, Haaland, and Guyu, Diouf, Senesi, and Dubravka. Give me suggestions to make changes. Two more free transfers. He already has Konsa, Semenyo, Saka, Eze, Munoz, Roves, Timber, Voltemade, Haaland. And you just said you have, what's his name? Uh, Foden as well. Dubravka, Nessie. I wish. Maybe. Which positions are you looking for a change in? Are you looking for a change in defense? Because you could go for O'Reilly. You could go for O'Reilly in the back. Do you have? He has Timber, Munoz, Guyu, Diouf, Senesi, and Dubravka. Those are the players maybe you could get. And how much money do you have left? That's also important. Cole Palmer is in. Thank you so much, Amit, for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Addy has been saying since weeks to remove Pedro Neto since he's been saying he's cooking. That's his problem. That's not my problem. That's his problem if Pedro Neto is cooking after he suggested कि उसको हटा दो. Saurav, the prediction guru is here. Mbumo ko hold. Money left. He needs a Chelsea player. Guys, should we go for a Manchester United player? But Mbumo is... No. We should. What am I saying? No. No. It's fucking tough, man. It's fucking tough. We go back to number 1. Should I just go for Grealish? But who's... Everton is playing Nottingham Forest. Yeah, GMRS. Bruno GMRS. 6.8. I think this does make sense, doesn't it? I think GMRS makes sense. Brighton defender, Newcastle defender bhi choices hain. Double Palace defense, maybe one of the two has to be Munoz or Gehi, and I don't have either one of those. I have Lacroix. I think I have the money. I think I'm going to go with Bruno GMRS. I have to do this. So I have Raya, Roves, Timber, Senesi, Lacroix, O'Reilly, Van de Ven, Foden, Dewsbury Hall, GMRS, Minter, Saka, Mateta, Haaland, and Voltemade. No worries. Thanks for the reply. Nice to be on the channel. You're very welcome, man. Every Thursday we do an FPL stream. So if you want to come, we do every single Thursday we do an FPL stream at 9:30, approximately at around 9:30. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sorry I could not do it immediately, but if you follow the channel regularly, so every Thursday 9:30 to 10 p.m. we start our FPL stream. So if you'd like to join us for the next one, and also if you'd like to join the Discord, that'll be great. But yeah, sort of. I'm doing really really well. Thank you so much for asking. Anurag says I would have said Barnes, but Barnes can be benched or subbed early. That is exactly what I was thinking because I am really impressed with the way Harvey Barnes is playing. Sorry, but I think for now, I think I'll go with Guillaumares. It's time you remove at least one of Senesi or VDV. I don't want to lose points. I have a budget of zero point 0.1. I will remove them later on. I have Senesi. I don't have अच्छा वैंडरवैन की बात कर रहे हैं. But I don't want to drop points. ठीक है. Like ये तो मैं make transfers कर रहा हूँ. I'm confirming this. Will be active for game week 15. Caicedo and Sar out. Guimaraes and Foden in. I'm doing it. होमलैंडर वेलकम. कह रहा है पैलेस के दो डिफेंडर रखना रिस्की है. फेयर इनफ. आई हैव मिंटर ऑलरेडी. ड्यूसबेरी हॉल को निकाल के एंड आई वाज थिंकिंग ऑफ प्लेइंग बेंच बूस्ट आल्सो पर आई एम नॉट रियली श्योर अबाउट दैट. क्या कह रहा था 3-4-3 रखने के लिए. दैट्स नॉट सच अ बैड आइडिया. वैंडरवेन अगेंस्ट ब्रेंटफोर्ड, ओराइली अगेंस्ट सनडरलैंड, लक्रॉय अगेंस्ट फुलहम. सो टफ. I'll take Vanderven out, and I'll keep Vanderven as second sub. Save my team. All managers in FPL will be given extra free transfers in GW15 help plan around the season. Your total number of free transfer will be topped to the maximum possible number of 5 immediately after game week 16. Ahead of the transfer not reached you, they can be carried over other game weeks used by any time. Thank you so much, FPL. Appreciate it. So I think you guys have all read the news. Saurabh keh raha Barnes goal coming. What have you done, man? What have you done? Mistake, go for Zirkzee. Sushant says bench Van de Ven. Spurs are trash at home. That is the reason why I have put him out. So I'm going with O'Reilly, Timber, Lecroy, Ryan back, Foden, Minter, Giamares, Saka, Haaland, Voldemade, and Mateta. All 5 Palace defenders are in top 10 defenders for points. Yeah. How do I not have all 5? That is quite the surprise. Really, 5 free transfers मिलेंगे. Yes, that is true. तो जितने भी अगर आपके पास अभी फ्री ट्रांसफर्स बचे हुए हैं, अगर आपके पास 2 बचे हुए हैं, इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि अगले हफ्ते आपको 7 हो जाएंगे 5+2. नहीं, यू बेटर यूज योर 2 फ्री ट्रांसफर्स इफ यू हैव टू बिकॉज यू विल ओनली बी टॉप्ड अप. आपका टॉप अप होएगा 5 फ्री ट्रांसफर्स का. तो यू मेक श्योर यू मेक दैट साइनिंग क्विकली. Mr. Kera, KV, you should really get a better defense or mid by getting Dubravka. I do have Roves. I do have him, but he's playing Manchester City away. 2 premium goalkeeper doesn't make sense. I do have Roves. It's right here. I think Eze will start. Some people advise me not to keep Eze in starting. Mbumo को हटा के Igor Thiago रख लेता हूँ. KV, will you consider selling Mateta if he doesn't score this week and Thiago does? Brentford fixtures are finger licking good. You know what? I would. Okay, I played triple captain, played wild card, free hit and bench boost रह गया है. Maybe I'll play it, maybe I won't. Bench boost का I was thinking कि यार bench boost खिलाऊं, but Vanderman's home form isn't that great. Senesi against Chelsea, not sure Dewsbury Hall. So maybe not this game week. चलो, that's enough of my team. बाकी सबकी teams पे जाते हैं. I think the first team that we have is okay. Hero Brian sent his team yesterday at 4:50. I know he's probably not watching right now. Jamie is here. Jamie, what's up? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in. Says, hey man, should I use my free hit? I've got three City players: Munoz, Thiago, Bruno, Saka, Timber, etc. in my team already. I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to play a free hit because you're going to be getting 5 free transfers in game week 16. So, and who do you have? You have Munoz, Thiago. I don't think so. I would not recommend. I would not recommend for this game week. You're going to get 5 free transfers next week for free. So it doesn't make sense. Arush says thinking of getting out Senesi. यार I have also been contemplating the same thing कि यार भाई Senesi को कैसे बाहर निकालूं अपनी टीम से. But वही है ना, like somebody or the other gets injured. Like Caicedo got a red card, so I have to get him out, and then Ismail Assar got injured, so he is out. Yeah, but I need to get rid of it before game week 19. That is also true. That is also a very very good point. Um, well then you might as well use it. Then in that case you might as well use it. And then you can carry over your five free transfers to other game weeks because you won't lose that. You will lose the free hit, but you won't lose the others. So I think that makes, in that case, I think you should go for it. I think in that case, you should go for it. Homelander says formation change karwana. So this is the formation that I am going with right now. Abhi, what's the time? Yeah, we have time. We have enough time. Okay, I think this looks fine. Haaland is captain. Mateta is my vice. Gimares, Timber, Lacroix, Saka, Minter, Foden, O'Reilly. Right. I think this is okay. I think this will have to do. And I'm not going to play bench boost either. Kicking out Semenyo makes sense. In a week or two, he goes for AFCON. Yes. In fact, if you guys haven't checked, he is the most transferred out player, Antoine Semenyo. He goes for AFCON. He plays Burnley in game week 17, to which he won't be available. Yeah. So it makes perfect sense. Semenyo, already everybody has taken him out. Let me show you. Okay, नहीं ये तो मेरे points थे status. See, the most transferred out player this week has been Semenyo. Then it's Caicedo, João Pedro, Star, and Mbumo. So I'm not exactly surprised. Mbumo has Cameroon qualified? I don't think Cameroon have qualified for AFCON. Trying to figure out the best week. Nothing stands out really, but means I can keep the 5 transfers for game week 16. Yes, you can. You can. Pep said O'Reilly could be rested. I have zero point 0.2 million wild cards still left. Do I use it? And you wanted to get Senesi out. Then I think you can use. I also played mine in. Oh yeah, I played mine in game week 5. So that's already done. I think you can use it if you really want to get Senesi out. Oh damn! Thought Ghana qualified. Kicking out Semenyo makes sense seeing his fixtures and form, but he doesn't go for AFCON. Ghana ain't in AFCON. Pick Bruno. He's getting 4 assists in next 2 games. Kudus and Semenyo are not going for AFCON. They're playing. Yes, Mbumo is going for AFCON. Semenyo, since getting married, has not been delivering. Pep said O'Reilly is young and fit, which means he'll bench him. All right. All right. In that case, I have a tough decision to make. Anyway, let's get on with your teams. Who do we have? We have Hero Brian. He says, any changes? Let me have a look. This is his team right now. He has 1 free transfer. If Hero Brian, if you're watching this right now, I suggest do make that free transfer. But let's just have a look at his team. He has Gehi, Timber, Konsa. He has Van de Ven, Senesi. He has Neto, Saka, Minter, NDI, Semenyo. 2 free transfers हैं गेम वीक 15 से पहले फ्लश कर लेता हूँ. Yeah, I think you should. Where did you place in the league? It hasn't finished yet, by the way, Sixer. It hasn't finished yet. So I haven't placed anywhere. But if I were Hero Brian, guys, what would you suggest? I would suggest that he can get either Senesi or Semenyo out because he does have 1 free transfer and also he has a budget of 0.3. So maybe I would go with Semenyo. Why does Pep hate black people in FPL? I don't think I need to answer that question. He did score a pretty decent 70 points, which is quite decent. Donnarumma 0, obviously. Gehi 14, Timber, Konsa, Semenyo. So if you really want to make changes, maybe you can get Van de Ven also out, Hero Brian, because Van de Ven's home form hasn't been that good. But if anyone is likely to score for Spurs, then I think Van de Ven is the prime option, the premier option. So that being considered, maybe you can go for him. ठीक है. Next team. KVRX, how does it feel to destroy my FPL? Nonsense. You're a La Liga fan. You're a Barcelona fan. You don't play FPL. Just playing it for kicks and shits and giggles. NDI Mystics team is next. NDA Soboslai and Mateta out, and uh, GMRS Thiago in. Foden GMRS Thiago in. Okay, I will get Bruno after Wolves. When I get 5 transfers, and Minter will go for Afcon. All right. Question one: as I have done my transfers already before the price rise, just any suggestions for future planning? Okay, captain for this week, Haaland. I think Haaland is the safest captain you can take. I don't think we should risk captains, because even if Haaland gets a single goal, he probably is very likely to get an assist as well. Excuse me. Formation and lineup. Where should I plan to play? When should I plan to play the free hit? You know what? I wish we had known about this free hit situation and the Afcon situation a little while back, so that we could have planned accordingly. But sadly, our FPL expert did not inform us of this future forecast. But let's not blame everything on him. Like in parts he's been right, in parts he's been wrong, in parts I've been right, I've been wrong. So थोड़ा सा ऊपर नीचे हुआ है. आरुष कह रहा है कि थियाओ और वैन हेक फॉर सेनेसी. What a question. Who is Brighton playing? I think go with Van Heck. Oh no, but West Ham is not that bad. And Thiago has recent performance. Thiago has been good. That's a coin toss, if you ask me, Arush. That's pretty much a coin toss. My squad value is 104 million. Wow, but uh, for me, that's a coin toss. Thiago is better for Defcon. He is actually, and Thiago is playing Burnley as well. So yeah, I think heads or tails. You think Malik Thiago. I like Van Heck. They're both playing. They both have pretty decent fixtures and stuff, but I think you can go with Thiago. I mean, I don't sound too sure myself, but like I said, it's most likely a coin toss. Unless you are low on money. Oh, Livramento should be above Thiago. Hall or Livramento should be above Thiago. Mystic says I would go for Dan Burn. So, what your question were? Uh, Suggestions for future planning. Captain for this week, Haaland. Formation lineup. Let's have a formation. You've made your transfers, right? ये कंफर्म है ना. This is your team right now, right? आगे पीछे तो कोई नहीं होगा ना इसमें. You're not gonna change anything last minute. Hall gets benched. You still have Van Dijk in your team. Okay. Reece James, O'Reilly. Okay. Neto, Gehi, Minta, Foden. Yeah, I think the forward line is solid. Captain is solid. Midfield is all right. Um, can't really. I mean, I'm sorry to say. Sorry to say that Chelsea players' form has been up and down quite a bit. So I won't really overly rely on them. They do somehow manage to concede very silly goals as well, like we saw. What was that guy's name? Tosin. What's up, Abhishek? How's it going, buddy? Kya hal? Kya hal? Sushant Kera, mistake should not be allowed. 5 questions. What nonsense. We will have to come up with some rules regarding how many questions. Homelander says, mistake take -4 and go for Delap. My God, guys, we don't have that much time. आरुष कह रहा है कि वैन हैक 60 points total with West Ham twice in the next 5 weeks and Sunderland. Yeah, with 47 total points. Burnley twice in 5 games, but has Sunderland, Chelsea, and United in between. Are you saying Chelsea and United as if it's a sure shot that he won't perform? I think Thiago. I think you go with Thiago because Chelsea and United's form has been questionable. Sunderland good. Burnley twice. So I think that'll suit you better. Not my words. Newcastle fans' opinion on FPL options in their club. Oh, okay, all right. Should I play Rice? Neto versus Bournemouth. Oh my God. Done, boss. Thank you. Thank you, Arush. Thank you so much for joining, buddy. Pleasure to speak with you as always. You know what? Go with Rice. You know the kind of form that Rice is in right now. He will get you DefCon points, and he might just get you a random goal from here or there. So I think you can go with Declan Rice. Rich Clark is now 30K. Uh, I don't trust his transfers. Aha. Okay. Got it. Got it. Any other questions you can ask me? I think this formation is fine. If you want to switch Neto with Rice, you can do that. I've heard, and I think we can confirm that Rice is going to be playing against Aston Villa. Vex is here. Left side is my game week 14. Right is the updated one. Okay. So you already have made your changes, Vex. You're going with the 3-5-2. You're benching Mateta against Fulham, even though Fulham conceded 5 goals at home. Uh, VVD player bench. I would bench VVD. I don't. Liverpool's manager himself is saying that he is confused. He does not know what's going on. The players are confused with the manager's tactics. Right now, you cannot rely what Liverpool are or are not going to do. So I would not. I would not trust any Liverpool player in the squad right now. Sorry to say. Um, VVD is a liability. No, against that Bournemouth defender, I am playing Neto. Uh, for sure, he is in great form. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Support you. I mean, Aston Villa away is going to be a very tough game for Arsenal, no doubt about that. But completely on you, man. He has Vex has decided to go with Malik Thiaw. He has Timber and Gehi. Great defense. Three great defenders here. Thiaw, possibly he could do well. Raya against Aston Villa. Not sure if Arsenal are going to be keeping a clean sheet, but I don't want to say anything before the game actually takes place. So Neto, Mbomo, Chukwueze, Foden, Merino. Good option with Merino, Haaland, Voltemade. I think this is a fine team. I don't think there is anything that you need to change. Merino is an excellent midfielder for Arsenal, and at times can also move forward, can provide that odd assist, can provide the odd goal. So I think Merino is a pretty very decent option, and I think he has gone a little bit under the radar, especially after Jokeres injury. We should have switched to Merino. All सबके दिमाग से बाहर निकल गया, but I think Merino on your side is a great option. I will remove VVD next week after I get transfers, probably for Calafiori. Arush says my brother has 3 transfers left. Players I think can be switched are Cucurella, João Pedro, Mateta, Stach, and Alderte. Has 1.7. 3 free transfers left. Cucurella, João Pedro, Mateta. Why do you want to remove Mateta, guys? Why do you want to remove Mateta? I think you should keep Mateta in your team as an option. Um, Stach and Alderte. I think Jao Pedro. Do you guys really have that much confidence in Jao Pedro right now? I would not keep Jao Pedro in the team. Play Mateta for Chukwueze. I think yeah. I think that's a good idea. You can have Chukwueze as the first sub, just in case. But I think I would also make that change. And Bumo is again a shotgun call. I don't know how many free transfers he has left. He hasn't really shared that. Has he? Yeah, I don't think he shared that. But if you want to make it, make him. If you have free transfers, make the free transfers, buddy. Okay. Conflict. Sahil bhai. Okay, so his comment is one free transfer, point one in the bank. Would like suggestions on bench order and a transfer, if any. Okay. Point one in the bank. Mm, I mean, yeah, with point one in the bank, you don't really get a lot here. Maybe get in another Crystal Palace defender if you're up for it. I mean, if you can buy someone who's available, uh, you can get another Crystal Palace defender. That's the only suggestion that I would make. Oh no, Munoz is 6.1, Gehi 5.1, Lacroix 5.1. So you don't have the money for that. You do have Malik Thiaw, Vandenberg. Nah. No chance. Fucking should have gotten another Crystal Palace defender. Why did I get Gehi out of my team? I think he got injured. That's why probably. Okay. Uh, Vandenberg is doing all right. Ballard is also a good option. I don't know if you want to get him though, but Rodon. I'm not sure about Leeds. I'm not sure about Rodon. But replace करोगे किसके साथ? There's no premium player you can get in over here. You don't have Voltemade. How much is Voltemade for? Abhi? 7.4. No, that's a little bit steep. कोई ढंग का सा ऑप्शन मेरे को दिख नहीं रहा आपको सजेस्ट करने के लिए, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. Why not Marco Bizzo? How much is he for? Wait, what? I mean, he's a keeper, right? 4.3 Aston Villa. Nah. I mean, he has been doing well for Aston Villa, but you can only play one keeper at a time. You can only play one goalkeeper at a time. You can't play two at the same time. Where is Addy? Addy has a very important client call. That's why this thing is an emergency stream, because I had to do it because I don't want to leave you guys hanging. Like, at least we get to have a conversation before tomorrow's FPL deadline. Now that's what I'm also wondering. How do you have Rodon, King, Thiao, Vandenberg, and still 0. You have Gehi, Timber, Neto, Mbumo, Saka, Foden, Haaland, Mateta, Holbeck. 0.1 million. It is kind of surprising to me. Not gonna lie. Homelander says keeping two Palace defenders is risky, as the day they concede, it will be double jeopardy. Then again, it could be double the profit as well. वही तो सारी बात है, and mostly they've been giving like double the profit, not double the jeopardy. So that is why I have opted to like go for more Palace. I wish I could have I've gotten like two Palace defenders in my team, but I can't. I mean, I'm regretting that whole Nico Riley thing. I could have gotten but I had the budget to do it as well. See, I could get Gehi for Nico Riley right now. I could get him, but then I'll have to take a hit. I don't want to take a hit. Munoz I couldn't have gone for, but yeah, Gehi I could have. I'm regretting. Calafiori 5.8. Munoz is on 4 yellows. Nice, 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 nice. So in that case, let's wait. Acha, theek hai, let's move on. Uh, Sahil, I don't really have any suggestions right now, considering your budget is really low. Striker, Wallback. Is there anybody else in 6.5 in the range of 6.5, 6.8, 6.8, 6.6? At most, you get someone who's at 6.7, and this is just a little bit. There's no real decision to be made here, to be completely honest. Baltimore is too expensive. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know who you can buy, to be completely honest. Midfield, maybe also you look good. Neto, Mbumo, Saka, Foden, Josh King. King actually should be saving you money. I can't believe it's just 0.1. Anyway, I think this team is fine as it is. I won't really force any decision for a transfer on you. All right, guys, we're starting to run out of time a little bit. I have I have 20, 25, 30 minutes at max more. So let's move on. Fiero Keshav is here. Says two free transfers left for GW. Would pick a good defense. Would pick a good midfield which is balanced. So you don't. No, you have two free transfers. Okay. How much money do you have? We don't know how much money Keshav has. He hasn't even shared it. All right. He has Thiago on the bench. I would play Thiago if you have him. I would play Thiago if you have him. Who would I bench? I would bench Neto. I would play Thiago. I would bench Neto. Um, he's playing Spurs away. Like he has a lot better opportunity. I won't suggest anyone for double defender other than Arsenal. Fair enough. We just got to know that Munoz is on 4 yellows. आरुष कह रहा है कि midfield of Rice, Doku, Minter, Bruno. One free transfer, 2.1 million left. Suggestions. 2.1 million left. Oh, Bruno Giamares or Bruno Fernandez? Which one? Rice, Doku, Minter. Get Foden, man. Get Foden. Get Foden like Doku, Minter, Bruno. Who else can you get? You can get Foden with 2.1. Who else can you get? No, 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 no. I think with the kind of form that he is in, he is going to play. That is a given. But getting both Doku and Foden in the team, is that advisable or not? Gravenberg, Vex United says, did you see my team? हाँ हाँ हाँ, I've already discussed your team भाई. Vex तेरी team मैंने already discuss कर चुका हूँ, बता चुका हूँ. थोड़ा सा track back करके देख लेना, ठीक है? FPL has 20 sponsors. Give us some prize money. I think they do give prizes to top 1% or something. Have Fernandez. Foden makes my brother's team similar to mine. Oh, right. Well, that is like from my chair over here. That is what I can suggest. Uh, I don't want to give any weak suggestions like Doku and Foden in the same team, but I think I think that is what I can say from my. Arush, does he have any Newcastle player? Get him one or two. Maybe he could go for a GMRS. Maybe he could go for a Harvey Barnes. I wanted Harvey Barnes after looking at his performances, so I am excited with that player. But he has Dan Burn in defense. Does he want to remove Dan Burn? Instead of Dan Burn, maybe he can get like. Um, does he have Arsenal players in defense? Lucas Paqueta, right? What bullshit, man. Why Lucas Paqueta को कौन खरीदेगा, guys? Only if this was like who should I bet on? Lucas Paqueta would have been every single uh, team. Oh, nobody gets sent off Jan Mujke. That's a different thing. No, Burn is great. Defcon guaranteed. Barnes and Otara are players I'm thinking of. Guimaraes best call otherwise. Yeah, I think you go with Guimaraes, man. Newcastle at home to Burnley. I think you go with Guimaraes. टिम्बर भी है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. एक इसकी टीम थी, केशव की टीम है. वांट्स अ गुड डिफेंस, अ गुड मिडफील्ड विच इज़ बैलेंस्ड. अच्छा, कौन सा है? स्टीव को बाहर ही रख दो, थियागो को अंदर कर दो और नेटो को बाहर निकाल दो. दैट इज़ माई सजेशन फॉर यू केशव. बाकी आई डोंट नो हाउ मच मनी यू मेड. राजू जी व्हाट्सअप मैन, बताओ फोर्डन लेके आ जाओ, 2.7 लेके बैंक. यस, लेके आ जाओ. एंड यू हैव अ फ्री ट्रांसफर. दिख नहीं रहा मेरे को यहाँ पे, बट यू हैव टू यूज़ अ फ्री ट्रांसफर एनी वे. He has Embumo, Saka, Minter. Yes, yes. जल्दी से लेके आओ. जल्दी से लेके आओ. Get King out or something and then play what's his name? Foden. Play Foden in. And guys, my captain suggestion is the same for everybody. Erling Haaland, he's the safest decision. Sushant says after a disastrous week, Salah had to go. Did Salah, Krupi Jr. Okay. Did Salah, Krupi to Foden and Voltemade for -4 right moves? You didn't have a free transfer. Chalo, koi baat nahi. I mean, I don't know whether that was the right move right now or not before the game week. After the game week, we'll find out whether it was. I personally just don't like anything that takes me into negative unless it's absolutely, absolutely necessary. Varna main nahi karta. Varna main nahi karta. It just gives me bad vibes. I don't know why. Uh, Speaking of 53. Oh no. Yeah, for you, that's a disastrous week for sure. O'Reilly 0, Sanchez 1. People still go with Sanchez. I mean, Raya is mostly a solid, har uspe wo, he's going to give you 6 points. But People want to go for what they want to go with. Gehi, great choice. Lacroix, great choice. Timber in the back, great choice. You can maybe go with three in the back. Rogers, you have Salah ko to bahar. Oh my God, Salah is captain. Semenyo, Minter, Haaland, and Thiago. Okay, so he got in Salah and Krupi Jr. to Foden and Voltemade. Okay, and what formation are you playing? You're still going with Sanchez. You have Gehi, you have O'Reilly, Timber, Anderson. Okay, Foden, Semenyo, Minter. This forward line I love. I really like this. Maybe if you want to, you can get. इसमें से I would love to have this crystal, but then maybe you're going for a balanced वाला situation. ना, you want a balanced team. फाइनल टीम में ईगोर को रख लेता हूँ. हाँ, मैंने वही बोला. दैट इज व्हाट आई सजेस्टेड केशव. फाइनल टीम में ईगोर थियागो को रख लो. मेक सेंस. नो नो, थियागो फॉर जाका. व्हाई? What is this hate for Neto, man? He is doing so great and the only guaranteed starter from Chelsea. Uh, Croaxel, what's up? Discord link is shared. It's pinned in the chat, buddy. It's pinned right on top in the chat. So please join us and please share your team. I will give you my best suggestions. This forward line is good. I personally would like to go with Lacroix for O'Reilly in this game. City defense is leaky. Okay, City defense is really leaky. So my personal advice would be to go for the Crystal Palace double. But then people are saying ki agar if they concede, then it's like a double jeopardy kind of a thing. But I personally don't feel. I feel that like Crystal Palace's defense is better than City's right now. Like how many table में अगर मैं जाके check करूँ, how many goals has Crystal Palace conceded as compared to Manchester City? Overall, I think they've done quite well. Crystal Palace has conceded 11. City has conceded 16. So इतना ज़्यादा 5 गोल का difference है, बड़ा अंतर है. But still, I would still prefer, like, look at all these top 4, 5 teams. I think Crystal Palace is doing the best over here. I think they're the second best defensive team in the league. Wow. Is everybody else doing that bad? 16, 14, 15. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Okay, let's go back to Discord. Mr. Kerai, get Bruno after Bournemouth game. Transfers correct? Yes, transfers correct. Transfers not a problem. What was it? Foden and yes. With the money that you had, you made the best transfers, in my opinion. With the money that you had, you made the best transfers. Neto is not only guaranteed starter at Chelsea. Cucurella, Sanchez, Enzo, Caicedo. Caicedo is not going to be playing abhi, but yeah, Cucurella, Sanchez, and Enzo for sure. Get Bruno after the Bournemouth game. I also want to speak on that. Why? So my team is good, KY, but why you want me to change Mbumo? Not necessarily. I don't necessarily want you to change Mbumo. You can or you cannot. तेरे ऊपर है. Mbumo is playing against Wolves away. ठीक है तो. And the last game उसने इतना अच्छा perform नहीं करा. I mean, he did have a good chance that was saved against West Ham by Areola. पर I mean, if he doesn't perform against Wolves, तो कभी नहीं करेगा. But I think against Wolves, you can play him as a safe bet. Solo is here. My own decision of getting Foden. Oh my God, how many teams do I have? ठीक है, हो जाएगा. My own decision of getting Foden paid off. Should I not? And yeah, just small reminder, guys. If you have not liked the stream, please like the stream, guys. It helps. My own decision of getting Foden paid off. Should I not change anything until AFCON? But I don't think you even knew about the fact कि भाई 5 free transfers मिलने वाले हैं. Let's have a look. Mark Guyu is playing for you. Okay, this is like a bad haircut right now. Raya, Cucurella, Timber, Munoz. ठीक है, defense is okay. India, it's a balanced midfield. Not gonna blame you. You do have 2 free transfers. ठीक है, you have 2 free transfers. That's good news. Mark Goyu को बाहर निकालो. पैसा कितना है तेरे पास? How much money do you have? जल्दी. How much money? Money. Discord link is expired, it says. That is embarrassing. 1 second. Yeah, there you go. This should do. You have 2.4 million in the bank. 2.4, 2.3 in the bank. ठीक है. I think you can get. Can he get Guyu out and get? Can he get Guyu out and get Voltemade or someone in? Mm-hmm. Semenyo is not going to be playing at all. 6.8, 2.3, and how much is Guyu? ये सही स्पेलिंग लिखी है ना? हाँ, he's 4.56 नहीं हो जाएगा. 4.2 plus 2.3, 6.5. What can you get for 6.5? Close. Close. 6.5. Wallback. I would not suggest Richarlison. This is a tough one. You're just at itna sa 0.1 piche. Wallback is fine, but he won't be able to get Wallback. Like he said, he has 2.3, not 2.4. If he had 2.4, I would have suggested Wallback immediately. Without a doubt, I think Wallback would have been the best option अगर होता है इसके पास पैसा उतना. और कौन है? He has डिफेंस ठीक है, मिडफील्ड. Are you sure? तेरे को सेमेन्यो, मैं तो कहता हूँ सेमेन्यो निकाल ले. मो भाई व्हाट्सअप, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. मैं तो कहता हूँ सेमेन्यो को बाहर निकाल और गुयू को बाहर निकाल. Emergency इसलिए because tomorrow is the deadline day and you have to use your free transfers by this game week. क्योंकि अगले हफ्ते से टॉप अप हो जाएगा आपका 5 free transfers. So please make sure if you have free transfers right now, please make sure to use your free transfers right now. Guyu to be on the bench. But don't you want a good forward like other people are? देख बाकी सब देख 3-3 forward खेल रहे हैं. देख यहाँ पर एक वोल्टमार्डे, थियागो, हालैंड. ठीक है, इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ GMRS को ले लो. हाँ, ग्रेट सजेशन बाय अभिषेक. अगर तेरे को खिलाना ही है, सेमेन्यो को बाहर निकाल एंड GMRS को लगा दे. GMRS इज प्लेइंग, न्यूकासल इज प्लेइंग अगेंस्ट बर्नली. तो आई थिंक दैट विल बी अ गुड सजेशन. कोई ट्रांसफ़र तो नहीं करूँ ना? नहीं. अगर अननेसेसरी ट्रांसफ़र मत करो. डोंट डू एन अननेसेसरी ट्रांसफ़र. उसकी कोई ज़रूरत है नहीं. बाकी ये सब्स वगैरह भी निकालना पड़ेगा, बट अगले हफ्ते तेरे पास फ्री ट्रांसफर्स आएंगे काफ़ी, तो वो कर लेना. ये सेमेन्यो को बाहर निकाल, GMRS को अंदर कर ले. अंदर फिर पैसा बचता है तो गुयू को बाहर निकाल के ट्राई एंड गेट इन वॉलबैक इफ़ यू कैन अफोर्ड इट. वरना ईगोर थियागो को ले आ. ही नीड्स टू गेट ऑल बर्नमथ प्लेयर्स आउट. गो टू एनडीए. तो ये अगले गेम वीक में कर सकता है बिकॉज दैट्स व्हेन ही कैन अफोर्ड टू डू इट. रनिंग आउट ऑफ टाइम वंस अगेन. सोलो फ्लेम, फिलारेक्स इज हियर. 1 2 3 4. ओके, वी हैव 4 टीम्स. यार ये मैंने अभी जो लिंक भेजा है डिस्कॉर्ड का, वो काम कर रहा है क्या? हाउ इज दिस? व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन विद माय डिस्कॉर्ड? व्हाई आर पीपल नॉट बीइंग एबल टू जॉइन? दैट इज काइंड ऑफ सैड. Should I use bench boost? I also have one free transfer left. Tell accordingly. Okay, first let's discuss the one free transfer. Let's see who you have. I would not want Virgil van Dijk in my team, with all due respect. And I also think that आप वर्जिल को ही बाहर निकाल दो, आप वैन डाइक को बाहर निकाल दो. वैन डाइक को बाहर निकालोगे तो उसका कितना पैसा मिलेगा आपको? लेट मी हैव अ लुक फटाफट से. वैन डाइक 6 मिलियन. ठीक है, कितना पैसा है आपके पास? डिपेंडिंग ऑन दैट मे बी 6 से ऊपर ही अगर मैं देखूँ आपके लिए. तो इफ आई गो टू पेज, डू यू हैव अ क्रिस्टल, यू हैव 2 क्रिस्टल पैलेस. अच्छा ठीक है, यू हैव 3 क्रिस्टल पैलेस प्लेयर्स ऑलरेडी. यू हैव आर्सेनल का डिफेंडर ही नहीं है. दैट इज काइंड ऑफ इंसल्टिंग. मे बी जस्ट गेट वैन डाइक आउट एंड गेट टिम्बर इन माई ओपिनियन. वैन डाइक बाहर, टिम्बर अंदर. दैट विल बी माई सजेशन. क्योंकि आर्सेनल का डिफेंडर होना तो बहुत ज़रूरी है मेरे हिसाब से, लाइक आगे जाने के लिए भी. एंड ऑल्सो आपके पास एक फ्री ट्रांसफ़र है, तो आई थिंक यू शुड मेक यूज़ ऑफ दैट. बाकी शुड आई यूज़ बेंच बूस्ट? नहीं, आई डोंट सी एनी कॉन्क्रीट रीज़न. द लिंक सीम्स टू वर्क. आई क्लिक्ड इट. यार फिर why are people not being able to join? Calafiori is the cheap, but he is getting Van Dijk out by Van Dijk ko he's getting out na. So Timber is what, 6.4. So I think he might have at least 0.4 in the bank तो होना ही चाहिए at the very least. ठीक है, तो मेरा सजेशन ये होगा कि वैन डाइक को निकाल के आप टिम्बर को ले आओ अंदर. अभिषेक की टीम आ गई है. अभिषेक has 2 free transfers left. He has 1.3 million budget. Something can be done with this. Haaland, Isidore and Voltemade. चलो ठीक है. That works. अभी इसका फॉर्मेशन नहीं मालूम है मेरे को. राया को खिला ले भाई, राया को खिला ले. कुकुरेला है, मुनोज है, बर्न है, ड्यूफ है, मुकीएले है. No wonder he has 2.3. Mbumo, Enzo, NDA, Anderson. No Foden. I would suggest a Foden. My team looks fine and we will be okay. What the fuck is that? Midfield Cunha, Xhaka, India, Reinders. कौन सी किस मिडफील्ड के बारे में बात कर रहा है? हाँ ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. लाइक देर आर सर्टन अनोमलीज बट दे कैन बी टेकन केयर ऑफ आगे जाके. ठीक है. अपकमिंग गेम्स फॉर थियागो आर ईजियर. या 1.3 2 फ्री ट्रांसफर्स. दिस इज अभिषेक राइट. भाई यहाँ पे किसी को निकाल के ना फोर्डन को ले आओ. मेरी सलाह तो ये है. यू हैव 1.3 इन द बजट. ठीक है. फोर्डन इज़ फॉर 8.3. ठीक है. किसको किसको किसको? सेमेन्यो. सेमेन्यो को बाहर कर दो. सेमेन्यो को इमीडिएटली बाहर कर दो. यू हैव 2 फ्री ट्रांसफर्स ऑल्सो. इट विल बी अ गुड इवनिंग टुमारो बट फॉर नाउ गुड नाइट. गुड नाइट सिक्सर. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग बडी. ऑलवेज नाइस टू स्पीक टू यू. सेमेन्यो को बाहर करके गेट फिल फोर्डन इन. दैट इज़ द ओनली चेंज आई विल सजेस्ट फॉर नाउ. अरे पर इसका एक और फ्री ट्रांसफर है ना. पीछे किसको हटाए किसको डाले? ये मुकीएले को हटा के ना यू कैन ऐड एंडरसन. एंडरसन कितने का है? एंडरसन. वैन हेक भी है वैसे. और डैन बर्न. नहीं नहीं. आई थिंक वैन हेक ही आ पाएगा. आई थिंक यू शुड गो विद वैन हेक. दैट इज़ माई सजेशन इन द डिफेंस. मुकीएले को हटा के. सिटी अवे खेल रहा है, अच्छा नहीं रहेगा. बाद में भले ही वापस ले आना. अगले हफ्ते से वैसे भी 5 फ्री ट्रांसफर्स मिलने वाले हैं. तो अभी के लिए तो मैं यही सजेस्ट करूँगा कि ये दो सेमेन्यो को बाहर करके फोर्डन को ले आओ. मुकीएले को बाहर करके इसको ले आओ वैन हेक को. वैन हेक के अलावा और कोई ऑप्शन है? रीस जेम्स महंगा है लौंडा. और कोई है हमारे पास डिफेंस में बजट के अंदर? 4.65 4 बजट बजट में तो वैन है कि यार. तो मेरा यही सजेशन रहेगा फिलहाल के लिए. ठीक है. और कोई सवाल हो गाइज? मैं आज रात जगह ही हुआ हूँ. आई विल बी गोइंग टू फुटबॉल अनफिल्टर्ड. आई एम गोइंग टू बी डूइंग द वर्ल्ड कप वाला ड्रॉ का वॉच अलॉन्ग. तो मैं वो कर रहा हूँ उन लोगों के साथ. तो आई विल बी ऑन दैट चैनल. अगर कोई इधर उधर के सवाल पूछने हो FPL के रिगार्डिंग यू कैन आस्क मी. चलो वी डू हैव अ मेंबर हु हैज जॉइन. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दोज हु हैव जॉइन द FPL. अप्रिशिएट इट. एंड गाइज थैंक यू इफ़ यू हैव सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. प्लीज़ लाइक भी ज़रूर कर दीजिएगा. रितन भाई डजंट नीड टू आस्क एनी सजेशंस. प्लीज हेल्प मी विद प्लेइंग 11 एंड फॉर्मेशन. चलो ठीक है फटाफट से लेट्स हैव अ लुक. ही प्लेड ऑल हिज कार्ड्स. राया, मुनोज, टिम्बर, सेनेसी. He does have O'Reilly in defense. He does have Rodon. Defense I will not change. Guimaraes, Saka, Mbumo, Minter, Voltemade, Thiago and Haaland. Forward line, don't change. Midfield, don't change. I think this team goes as it is. Free transfer, malum nahi. Thank you for the advice. You're always welcome, Abhishek. Very, very welcome. He needs better bench. Anderson, Mukiele, Diouf, Isidore, NDA, 2 all sucks right now. हाँ नहीं वो देख अभी आगे आगे 5 फ्री ट्रांसफर आएंगे ना. 5 फ्री ट्रांसफर आएंगे तो कर भी देगा वो. ठीक है. सो अच्छा ओके. Saurav Steam. Suggestions: 2 free transfer available. Thinking of bringing Neto and Foden for Gakpo and Mbomo. ठीक है. Okay, let's just answer this question as it is. ठीक है. You want Gakpo and Mbomo out, fine, and you want Neto and Foden in. Number one thing I will say Foden should come in. Foden should come in my opinion. ठीक है. And Gakpo should go out. So Foden for Gakpo is one thing that I can confirm. Neto for Mbumo is actually completely up to you, bhai. It is totally up to you. Your discretion. Because Mbumo is playing, Mbumo is playing your Wolves. Okay? And Wolves is just pathetic right now. So if there were ever a time ki bhai Mbumo is going to perform, it's going to be this game. It has to be this game. In the position he's playing, the kind of performance he's giving for Man United. So that is what I would suggest. Neto, on the other hand, is playing against, they are playing Bournemouth away. So, I mean, he's a guaranteed starter, no doubt. He's playing good for Chelsea, no doubt. मैं मना नहीं कर रहा. But the fixture comparison between Neto and Mbumo is like worlds apart. So, you can keep him. And if you really have that gut instinct कि भाई मेरे को बाहर निकालना है, that is up to you. Oh wow, 90 points. Crow Axel, welcome to the Discord. What should I do? I thought about bringing in Voltemade for Mateta. I have one free transfer. You thought about bringing in Voltemade for Mateta? Who do you have? But you're Acha, you want Voltemade to come in for Mateta. And Crystal Palace were playing, sorry. They are playing at home against. No, they're playing away. They're playing Fulham away. Voltemade for Mateta and Newcastle are playing Burnley. Burnley will play a low block at St James's. If you if that is the only concern that you have, Voltemade once again has the easier fixture out of the two. Then I think you can go. I think you can go for that transfer. You already have Foden in your team. You have Saka in your team, and if you're being able to afford it, you've taken a -4. You've taken a -4. You're doing very well, by the way. You're doing really, really well. You have Munoz. You did go with Guardiol, I think, and you had Richards. So you do have a decent balance in this team. Baki, I don't know about Van Dyke. If you really want to stick around with him, you have Stash as well. So you have a pretty balanced side. I won't really flirt around too much with any changes. I understand why you have this concern to get Mateta out and get Voltemade in. But then I would want to keep Mateta in my team. I personally, that is my feeling. But if you really want to go with it, you can go. 1.7 budget as well. So how much is Mateta right now? Let me have a look. Uh, Mateta is 8.1. ठीक है. So you will get good cash. And then Voltemade is 7.4. So it's a straight up transfer. But are you sure you wanna go for, like, you've already gotten -4? Are you sure you wanna go for another transfer? I mean, and don't forget, like, you will be getting free transfers in the coming game week. So that is a surety, like 100% that is gonna happen. So if you wanna save up your budget for that, because budget तो अगर आप Mateta और Voltemade को भी replace कर दोगे, so you will be saving money. But do you want to go for another transfer this week and take another hit? That How many cards have you played, by the way? How many cards have you played? Have you played everything, like free hit, wild card, and all that? Free hit, wild card. Defense is fine. I mean, I'm not comfortable with having Van Dyke. Uh, yeah, he better wait, right? -4 is the one before. अच्छा. इससे पहले का है. अच्छा, you have one free transfer right now. I think then you can go. If you have one free transfer left, then go for it, bhai. Go for it. Because that will leave, you have bench boost and free hit. Don't play bench boost or free hit right now. My suggestion is, if you really want to make that change, make that change. Next week you will get 5 free transfers and you will still have a decent amount of budget. If push comes to shove, you can still make the transfers you're looking to make. Okay, that is what my suggestion is as of right now. और कौन कौन है? रिमूव एंजो फॉर गियमारेज. एक ही फ्री ट्रांसफर है उसके पास, 2 फ्री ट्रांसफर नहीं है, एक है उसके पास. So either he does the Enzo to Guimarães or he does Mateta to Voltemade. उसके अलावा Enzo कितने का है? Enzo, where is Enzo? 6.7. Enzo to Foden 6.7, and he had how much? 1.4, 1.5. अरे फुटबॉल अनफिल्टर्ड इज हियर. व्हाट्सअप गाइस. मैं बस 10 मिनट में ज्वाइन कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है? 10 मिनट में आ रहा हूँ मैं. ये आई हैड टू डू दी FPL स्ट्रीम आज. लोग भी कह रहे थे यार कहाँ थर्सडे को करी नहीं तुमने स्ट्रीम, तो मैंने बोला चलो ठीक है, आज एक फटाफट से ये वाली स्ट्रीम कर ही लेते हैं. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. हाँ गाइज, प्लीज़ डू लाइक द स्ट्रीम. एंड आई थिंक वी सारी टीमें हमने कर दी हैं. अगर आपका कोई भी सवाल होता है गाइज, डिस्कॉर्ड में प्लीज़ आके पूछ लेना. I am awake. As you know, I'm going to Football Unfiltered. I'm going to be doing the World Cup 2026 draw live on their channel. So please make sure to join us there. And हाँ फिर तो मैं बेसिकली पूरी रात ही उठाऊंगा. पूरी रात मतलब 2 3 2 बजे 2 ढाई बजे तक तो उठा ही रहूँगा. तो अगर आपको कोई भी सवाल है आप डिस्कॉर्ड पे पूछ सकते हो, और यू कैन आस्क मी इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. So no worries about that. Baki, I think all the questions are more or less answered. So thank you so much for joining the stream, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Discord में बातचीत चलती रहेगी. I think after seeing all these teams, my team is the best balanced, benched, and 11. Yeah, yeah. You never know. You never know. You might outscore everybody else. कुछ कुछ भी हो सकता है. हाँ गाइस, चलो ठीक है. मैं निकलता हूँ. के वी जस्ट रेट माई टीम वंस आउट ऑफ 20. व्हाट इज दिस? आउट ऑफ 20, आउट ऑफ 10. यू हैव दिस नीड. पता है, ये चाह जो तुम्हारे अंदर है ना. आई वुड रेट दिस as solid 8.5. I would rate this team as an 8.5. I don't know about Nico Riley in the back. But yeah, I'll give you an 8.5. Crow Axel says, new to this channel, I'm liking this. Thank you so much. And don't forget, every Thursday, we do an FPL stream. Not just me, I have an FPL expert, my friend Advait. If you saw the thumbnail, you saw his photo as well. So we discuss it, and it is a longer stream. It's like more like 1.5 hours, something like that. So we take our time, but today we're a little bit strapped of time, but really appreciate you liking us doing this. And please do join us next Thursday as well. Oh, no, not next Thursday. We will have to do the stream on Tuesday this time, because we have midweek games, right? We have midweek games. So we'll have to do that. -1 says Homelander. All right. Chalo, guys. Thank you once again so much for being a part. In 10 minutes, I am going to watch football unfiltered. So if you want to join me there as well for the World Cup 2026 draw, please make sure to do so. And any other questions, feel free to ask in the Discord, or you can ask it in the comments, and I will let you know. UCL है next week. अच्छा, UCL है तो फिर थर्सडे को कर सकते हैं. फिर अगर UCL है तो फिर थर्सडे. अच्छा, वी हैव क्लब ब्रूज, एस्टन विला फिर क्लब ब्रूज है. ठीक है. सॉरी, माय बैड. विंटर टू ब्रूनो एंड वीवी टू बर्न मेक्स इट 9.5. यस, ले ले भाई. 9.5 फ्री के मार्क्स हैं. इग्नू का पेपर है. जितने नंबर चाहिए ले ले. बट क्या कहा एग्जैक्टली? वैन डाइक को हटा दे और बर्न ले आए. मिंटे को हटा दे टू ब्रूनो. देन आई गिव इट अ 9, नॉट अ 9.5. आई गिव इट अ 9. Solid 9. Chalo, guys, thank you so much for joining. Once again, questions, Discord, comments. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Love you all. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye. Yes, let's go.